Hey guys, welcome to Barcelona United. Welcome to another video. And right now, Barcelona have beaten Napoli by 2-1 in the La Liga Serie Cup, something, whatever the name of it is. First game of the first leg of the preseason tour in the USA for Barcelona, and there is criticism to be made about this game. Also, good performances from some of the players, definitely. This preseason tour, it's irrelevant. I think that it's more beneficial to be training than to be playing games, knowing that you start your first game next week. But I guess it's fine. Like, we saw some good things. I got to definitely see that some players are not ready to start against Athletic Bilbao next week. And we're going to go through the game and see how we fared during this match. Barcelona to start with lineup of Neto in net, with Wagué, Todibo, Umtiti and Firpo in defense, a midfield of Riqui Puig, Sergio Busquets and Ivan Rakitic, and a forward line of Luis Suarez, Carles Perez and Antoine Griezmann, with a 4-4-2 from Carlos Ancelotti's Napoli side, who play with Meretti in net, Di Lorenzo, Manolas, Maximovic and Mario Rui in the defense, a midfield four of Insigne and Callejon as the left and right midfielders, and Elmas and Zielinski in the midfield, and Mertens and Fabian Ruiz up top. Now, Barcelona in this match were very, especially in the first half, they were very mediocre, and I'm sorry, but it's what it is. Barcelona without Lionel Messi basically have no threat going forward. We have great players, but no threat unless they have like one moment of brilliance. But literally, our attacking play without Lionel Messi is non-existent. We don't know how to press. Pressing wise, in the first half, it was absolutely horrendous. Like, it's literally that we forgot how to press, and don't let the scoreline fool you, because we might have won 2-1, but Napoli during the whole course of the game probably generated about 7 clear-cut chances where they should have scored. Barca, on the other hand, where the goals were what? A rebound that Rakitic got, that's really good shot from Rakitic, no doubt about that, and then a defensive mistake from Napoli, who, again, pressing wise in that situation they weren't so good, and Sergio Busquets goes and puts away a really nice shot into the bottom right corner. But other than that, the first half, I was only impressed with the likes of Todibo, Riqui Puig, Wagué, and not much more. I mean, I can't forget the man of the match, Norberto Neto, and I hope that this is not going to be a theme of the year, about, again, having goalkeepers be the protagonists of our seasons, and because that cannot be it. That's not acceptable. Neto in this game was fantastic. He didn't have to show me that he was a great goalkeeper, I already knew that. But something that I have to say is that, like, playing out from the back, he really did not have any confidence in himself to play out from the back, and it's not something that we, like, I know that there was something to, like, that we say Neto to, like, be able to achieve the rules of FFP, but Iñaki Peña, in my opinion, would have been a much better option, seeing as he's free, he's young, and he knows the way that we play. Neto's going to have to adapt to that, although he was fine, he was fantastic, really good saves during the whole match. Defensively, Umtiti is not ready. I'm going to say it right now. Samuel Umtiti and Sergio Busquets are not ready to begin the season. They are not fit enough, they're not concentrated enough, especially intensity-wise. Umtiti seems like he forgot how to defend. Like, one of the things that made him so great for us in the seasons before he got injured was that he was very aggressive. He was very like he was very sharp when taking decisions, when to go for the tackle and when to sit back. And Titi seems to have lost that. Like, he's lost the tempo, how to defend, and he's not ready to start. Dolibo on the other hand was fantastic. At times was covered even for him. Titi, like, he was having to perform in a fire extinguisher role because it was just fantastic on Dolibo, and Titi just needs a lot more concentration. Same thing for Busquets. Busquets during the first half was making mistakes left, right, and center. Passes that are too long, too short. He's sleeping defensively wise. His first touch wasn't to the standard of Sergio Busquets. Firpo wasn't great, I'm gonna admit, but I'm not gonna criticize him. He has 2 days of training with the team. He's never played with any of these players before, and I know that I am confident that he will be better in the next couple of months. As the more he trains, the better he'll get. Musa Wague was really good going forward. Defensively, he was sound. He's a very good fullback. I really like him. Rakitic, he was alright. Pressing wise, he's not up to speed, but he was fine. Even Rakitic is a player that, I mean, he scored a goal. He did a few good things, but still doesn't take away the fact that he needs to be sold. Luis Suarez and Griezmann, you could, like, the conditions weren't appropriate going forward, but the thing is that, yes, we had one good moment from Griezmann where he took the ball in that like number 10 role and started to drive forward with the ball, but we all know that when Lionel Messi is fit, he's gonna be doing all the ball progression for us, and it's gonna be really difficult to put together the forward line Carlos Perez was. Although something I'm really happy about is that both Griezmann and Carlos Perez were helping their fullbacks a lot, which was really good to see. It's good to see that amount of intensity, at least from our forwards. Luis Suarez again, not too sharp, but at least contributing with those forward runs, helping us press from the front. But when your midfield and defense are just not suited to help you press, then the whole team breaks down. Spaces start appearing, and Mertens, Insigne, and Callejon were absolutely doing a number on us. So that's something we really have to improve. Riqui Puig is being the best player of the preseason by a country mile. He's been absolutely fantastic. He's a player that should be promoted to first, to be completely honest, but I'll admit that if he's gonna get promoted to not play anything, I much rather he plays in Segunda B, maybe for a few months, and maybe around that Copa del Rey time he gets promoted to first team and starts having some kind of regularity in the team. I believe that is really important for us to start bring him into the team, playing that first level, getting him some regular minutes in Primera División, because he's probably one of the best passers that we have in the team. Like, without Lionel Messi, Frenkie de Jong, and maybe Luis Suarez, he's probably the best passer we have in the whole squad. So we must use that. It's a tool that we must use, because it could change games for us in like the 70th, 80th minute where we need performances from our substitutes. I think Riqui Puig could perform that role this season. Then in the second half, the likes of Dembele came in for Griezmann, Rafinha came in for Carlos Perez, Abel Ruiz came in for Luis Suarez, the likes of Frenkie de Jong came in for Riqui Puig, and then we had Semedo and Piqué coming in at center back positions, and Semedo was fine again. Fantastic fullback. Defensively, he was good. Attacking wise, he contributed a bit. Piqué was fine. That injury that he sustained, it's probably gone. I haven't seen too much of Piqué to have a good idea of how focused wise he is and how concentrated he's gonna be this season. But I guess I'll know by in a month's time if he's ready or not, or in a few games time. Frenkie de Jong again, fantastic ball progression, holding the ball when he has to hold the ball, progressing the ball when he needs to, always taking good decisions, not taking it too fast, because I think that's probably Barcelona. We're trying to move the ball far too fast, and we have a team that is not ready to do that. We just cannot move the ball at the speed of light with this midfield. It's just not up to scrap right now. Abel Ruiz and Rafinha, good performances, good movement from Abel Ruiz, definitely can perform. into the team, so he should be having some amount of minutes this coming season. Rafinha more of the same, one of the best players for the preseason as well. Performed really well in this game, and he was receiving a few tackles, but you can see that the quality is there. It's just I think that with the amount of players that we have in those positions, and with his injury record track, is just I don't trust Rafinha to stay fit for a season where we're gonna really need him. I believe that those minutes will be more utilized for the likes of Riqui Puig, Aleñá, Abel Ruiz, and Carlos Perez. That I think that they can use those minutes a lot more than Rafinha. And lastly but not least, Ousmane Dembele, who had a really great game. Like, I have a long time that I haven't seen Ousmane Dembele this electric, this like live. Like he was living in this game. It was absolutely fantastic to see. The first ball he touches, goes on, takes a few people, and takes a shot that unfortunately hits the post. He had a few shots during the game that were really good. Let's talk about that situation where I think it was Haisa who Dembele just makes himself an auto pass, and Haisa just dropped his shirt as the last man, and that is a red card. I'm sorry, but that is a red card. Doesn't matter this preseason, the rules are still the rules, and that is a red card situation. Therefore, the defender should have been expelled from the game. Ousmane Dembele was just sharp in this game, and I hope that he can maintain this form during the season. I think that with just a few goals to get his confidence up, and he can really step up this season and deliver what we all hope that he can, which is one of the best players in the world. He has potential for it, therefore he must become that, and we must allow him to become that. That's why we don't bring in the likes of Neymar, and we don't keep the likes of Coutinho into the team, because we want the likes of Ousmane Dembele to become one of the best players in the world. And we have the space for him, we have the time for him, and we have the players to get the best out of him. Therefore, we must do that. He was great overall. The team in the second half, especially in the last 20-25 minutes, pressed a lot better. It was a lot better the pressing, especially Frankie de Jong commanding those pressing attacks. Abel Ruiz, Rafinha, and Ousmane Dembele contributing in there, and it was really great to see. I hope that Busquets and Samuel Umtiti can get back to the level, because we're gonna need them, and we'll see what's gonna happen in that second game against Napoli. Overall, it was a little bit better than the other games, but we need a lot of work if we are to challenge in all fronts for this season, and if we are to become especially the best Barcelona. There is a lot of things that we need. With all said and done, leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. What do you think about the game? How do you think that Dembele, Riqui Puig, and all the other players played? Leave me your opinions in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Blaugranas.